We are back. What's going on, everybody, man? It is LFR Jojo, and today we're checking out Vladimir Putin or Vladimir Zelensky getting in a crazy debate with Donald. This is gonna be crazy because I've never seen anything like this. I didn't watch the clip yet. I saw little pieces of it online, and I said I have to cover this. This is insane. I've never seen a presidential debate like this ever in my life. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it.
This thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
Hey, I will respond to this.
So if you guys don't know what he's referring to, he's basically referring to the money that America and Ukraine have. America's given Ukraine a lot of money. That's undeniable. We've given them hundreds of billions of dollars, and I'm not exaggerating. So what he's doing right now is saying, y'all need to pay us that money back. That's what Donald Trump initially said. But now he's saying, you know what? Maybe we could work something out. Instead of you paying us back, we can talk about it. And that's why he's in that White House right now.
So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the president of the United States' words mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Allison.
Okay, so he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2015.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
That's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with.
Somebody said I'm exaggerating. They sent under 100 billion. I looked it up. They sent 65.9 billion. My fault. You were right. But it also says it's calculated the United States spent 119.7 billion on aid between January 2022 and December 2024. So the numbers seem to be all over the place. I've seen 120 billion. I've seen 65 billion. I've seen 60 billion. All I know is they said a few billion.
Him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel. We signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed.
So I'm assuming he's saying we're going to feel the effects of not giving the money. Forgive me, I don't know a lot about this specific topic. I really don't. But I will say this from a respect point of view, and this is not my feelings on Donald Trump or Zelensky. You don't go to the White House. And I get it. You have disagreements with Trump and all of them, but you just don't go to the White House and say that to the president on camera. It doesn't matter if it's Trump, Biden, you just don't do that. And I get it. You disagree with what they're doing, or you disagree with giving them money, or whatever financial problems it is. You cannot say you're going to feel this effects in the White House to the president and the vice president. Maybe if there was no camera, you can say something like that, but that's just my opinion on, maybe it's just a respect thing. I don't know, but let's continue.
Yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about
it. From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I answer?
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You haven't been alone. We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and you men are brave, but they had to use our military. If you didn't have our military equipment,
oh my God!
If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days. I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks. Of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
Again, just say thank you.
I said a lot of times
except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us.
In all my life, I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen a debate like this before between world leaders in my life. So I think the problem is that they're saying Zelensky is not saying thank you for everything that America has done for him and that is done for Ukraine, and they have a problem with it. I don't know the validity of that statement, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know if he said thank you. But I will say this is a crazy. Wow, this is insane. Wow. Okay. Wow.
I want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins.
What is going on?
You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Vice President.
So this was a crazy debate. After watching this, I think I can understand exactly what the issue is. Donald Trump and JD Vance have a problem with Zelensky for not being thankful enough. And what I'm getting from this is that they want Zelensky to do a specific thing, maybe, and he doesn't want to do it. And they're basically saying, you need to basically do it. You need to do this because we've done a lot for you and you need to do something for us. And Zelensky's basically saying, well, I have been thankful, but what you guys are telling me to do is not in the best interest of my country. And they're saying, well, what you're doing is not in the best interest of our country. And what he's saying again is that if we do what you want us to do, it will cause a world war. And they're saying, no, you'll cause a world war. And it just snowballed into this crazy level of tension to where they're flat out arguing on camera regarding some level of dispute between Russia, Ukraine, and now the United States as well. That is this is crazy. Let me know what side you guys are on, because I'm looking at the comments and there are a lot of divisive comments. Some people agree with Trump and what he said here. Some people disagree with Trump and what he's saying here. Some people are saying this is Obama's fault. This is a crazy, crazy thing. Wow. This is crazy. They were really fighting on live TV. Let's check out the comments. Oh, I don't think you can. I don't know how to check out comments on TikTok. Elon Musk comments, what a breath of fresh air. This nation was sleeping for 4 years. Wow. Z lied nonstop about Putin. Let me put it on the screen. They're saying that he lied and that Zelensky's a liar. He's my president and the boss. He's putting American interests first. So at least in Elon Musk comments, they're on Trump's side, saying that Zelensky is a liar and that he's a con man. Wow, this is insane. I haven't seen any Democratic perspectives so far on this, but these are like the conservative perspectives. Wow, this is insane. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. I don't really know too much about the Ukraine, the Ukraine debate. But thank you guys for checking it out. Please make sure you share and like this video. Thank you for everyone for your different perspectives. It's LFR Jojo, and I'll see you guys later. This is a crazy video. Peace.